Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena. It's been a while since I did a Magic video, and today's the day that the Powered Cube draft that they only announced like a week ago, very short-term announcement I guess, has appeared on Arena. So this is the closest thing Arena has to the famous Vintage Cube on MTG Online, which I've never, well, I certainly never played on MTGO. I've played some practice drafts with a friend using the same card pool and some bots, but it's obviously not the same as, you know, playing against real MTGO grinders. I know, so I don't know. I'm going to play in this. It looks like it's going to be fun. I played a couple practice drafts with that same friend using this list. But you know, just to level set here, like, I'm not a Vintage Cube professional. I know some of the things that you can do in Vintage Cube, but a lot of things I don't know about these cool combos you can do. This is like a very complicated draft format. And so I'm not a pro. I'll do my best. But I'm going to make a large number of blunders, I'm sure. So just be aware of that. And also, why do I get a squirrel? Is this just for signing up for this event? Oh, is this like an acorn? I don't know why this is here. I don't know what that means. Okay. All right, what do we got here? Lily, Prime Time. Spring Heart on Tuco is good. Preordains. Oh, Trinket Mage is so good with all the Moxes going around. So this is a... I mean, I didn't really say what Powered Cube and Vintage Cube means. This is like the strongest card, not all of them, but a large collection of the strongest cards ever printed, all kind of grouped together. So all of the cards are insane. I don't think you're supposed to first pick Trinket Mage, actually. Maybe you just take a fetch. The fetches are so good. Leovold is kind of, I guess this is here for like Wheel of Fortune combos and stuff, right? Actually, there's another fetch here. I could take this one. I have no idea which is better. I also don't know if any of these spells are first pickable over fetches. Fetches are extremely good. There are some great lands to fetch. So if I had to guess, like maybe Leovold or Trinket Mage could be better. Maybe Prime Time. Could be Trinket Titan if you... Sorry, Triplicate Titan if you really wanted to go for like a Tinker deck or a Sneak Attack. Or speaking of Sneak Attack, we could take Emrakul just to have that as an option. What else would I take here? There's... Oh yeah, there's not just like shocks. There's just untapped duels that don't cost anything. The original duels. What is this? This is Mystical Tutor. I mean, Dismember is quite strong. But oh, so is Brainstorm. Oh my god, with fetches. Oh. I think the only two cards I would take from this pack are Brainstorm and Emrakul. I don't think Omniscience is in this, but Show and Tell is. And like there's Sneak Attack and some other stuff. So I don't know. I think it's sort of hard to go wrong with the Brainstorm, but like this leaves you open to getting Sneak Attack kind of stuff going, right? I don't know. I think I'm more of a Brainstorm gamer. Big Eldrazi stuff. Very cool, but okay. What do we want here? What is this? Enlightened Tutor. Okay. Could just be a Windswept Heath. Now that I have Brainstorm, I want these fetches even more. Malevolent Rumble is great in MH3. It's still good in this format. I think you could justify taking Grave Titan or Consult the Star Charts, maybe. What is this? Goblin Bombardment. Or even Mishra's Bauble, you know, 0 mana, draw a card that you can... It also works well with fetches, now that I look at it, right? Because you peek yourself and then shuffle if you don't like it, is the idea. But I'll just take another fetch. Be responsible, eat your vegetables, and so on. What is this? Oh, Echo of Eons. So here's one of the cards that draws 7. Oh, it has flashback 3. I see. So you're supposed to discard this and then cast it from the grave. Funny. Okay. There's some good fetchable duels here. Once Upon a Time is a good card. I think I'm going to take Echo of Eons here. That 3 mana guy from the first pack could wheel. We could get more Wheel of Fortune effects. Or, you know, something like Narset to stop your opponent from drawing. That, like, these draw 7 effects are fine. You can sometimes use them in a fair way, but they're way better if you're unfair with them. I mean, a blue-green Surveil you can fetch with Windswept Heath. You could take Glorybringer. I don't know, like, Wasteland is certainly part of a, you know, control strategy. Is this good? What am I doing? I don't really know. I still don't have a plan. I'm just taking some good cards. Is Glorybringer a pick here? Probably not. I mean, maybe it is supposed to be Hedge Maze. You want to have some Surveils in your fetch base, but Wasteland is unique, irreplaceable in a way. Okay, it doesn't look like blue is all that open. What else am I doing? I mean, I could take Gobin, but I don't really care about it. I do... I don't hate playing Jund, the value train. Expedition map? What exactly? I mean, I'm sure there's some lands you would want to search for in this set. Sure. Okay, here's a red-green land fetchable by both of my duels. Black is looking pretty open. Also, maybe red. So we could aim for, like... I mean, Fury is pretty powerful. Bolus's Citadel is probably not a thing for me here. I know Nethergoyf is somewhat powerful, but, like, not exciting in the context of this cube, I don't think. Yeah, these indications are pretty strong. I think I'll take that over a duel. Creeping Tar Pit is excellent. Saheeli. So this is... Which Saheeli is this? I don't really think I care about this. I'm not sure what this is for. I guess you can make your other artifacts into copies of Moxes or something, maybe? Oh, Caracas is really good, too. But I think... Okay, just a land. I don't know. We're going for some sort of value pile, it looks like. Okay. Leovold did wheel. I have Echo of Eons. I can try that. We can try to do Sultai. I don't know. Sure. And we can be on the lookout for more draw 7s or things that make draw 7s unfair. Leovold is Bant? No, what is he? He's Sultai, right? Yes. Don't really want any of this. No, wait, that card... I thought this was a different card. No, I do not want this. Okay, Sirach is good. Otherwise, we'd be taking, like, Blood Tithe Harvester or something. Okay, Once Upon a Time. Yeah. Magda's pretty good, but I haven't seen that much evidence that red is... Oh, okay, maybe red is open. So, I don't know. Maybe the whole Leovold thing isn't happening either. We'll see. I'm lost. Okay, this is probably fine. Gosh, I don't know. Okay, that's yeah. Okay, that's nice. Atraxa, huh? I don't really think we're reanimating it, and obviously you're never casting it. Swords to Plowshares is very strong. Well, there's reanimate, I guess. Galvanic Blast. Oh man, I don't know what I'm doing. We could take a flash. Be amenable to stuff like Atraxa then. Okay. Now what? Swamp Forest Island, that's pretty good. Ancient Tomb is also good. But I think I need colored sources more. LED. I don't think I really have anything to reward me for LED right now. It's a powerful card. But I don't know that I'll be going in that direction. I don't know. I think, like, I'm aiming towards Leovold when the signals are not telling me that that's what I should be doing. But I don't really know what they are telling me, so might as well have a direction. Like, I've gotten a lot of red lands without even trying. And I have a Fury and a Glorybringer, but I don't know. Red hasn't looked absolutely super duper open. Maybe I'm mistaken about that. So here I could take the Commercial District. Wait, what is this? Oh, Counterspell. New art. To me, anyway. Ketria Triome. Nope, Ralgren Triome. Probably not my favorite. What is this? Mana Leak. It's pretty good. I think. I don't know. Oh, so lost. Let's just take a better island. I don't know. Ponder's pretty good. Are these colors appropriate? Dominance is okay. Deluge. I did take Flash. Let's keep that in mind, right? So any gigantic creatures are playable. Where is this bauble? Okay. I don't think I have much support for that kind of thing. Like, it's good. 0 mana, draw a card eventually. But I think I want Ponder more. Or just Toxic Deluge, actually. Just, like, deal with all the creatures. Green Sun Zenith actually is a 4 mana tutor for Leovold. I'm gonna take this. I don't know. Maybe I'm like over focusing on this Leovold thing, but I've never gotten to do a Wheel of Fortune, make your opponent draw 1 card, and it would be cool if I got to do it today. Yawgmoth's Will. Okay. Well, LED was in this pack on like pick 1 or 2, right? We could get that back. Alternatively, we could just take 6. I don't know exactly what I would be retracing. Johnny's very good, but I don't think we're switching to white. You could also take Eternal Witness, but I don't have like a bunch of discard to power this. Yeah, I don't really know what I want Yawgmoth's Will for. God, I don't have enough combo pieces for that. Jund. That's probably pretty good. Fairy Mastermind is whatever. This is an instant? It is, okay. I don't think that's super relevant, but it just was a question I suddenly had. Overlord of the Baelmerk? We could... How many spells do I have? 12? Okay, maybe I need to take a few more spells. No, I don't know. This is so hard. Okay, Remand is pretty good. There's also Damn. Don't think I want that. And I did say I need more spells, so I probably shouldn't take the Restless Vinestock. Virtue of Persistence. This is some artifact hate. Or just to consider. Don't really know what I'm doing still. Let's take a removal spell, I guess. Maybe I was supposed to be Teamer. Unburial Rites. I do have some self-mill. I don't think I have a Thespian Stage reason. Or anything white. I guess Pyrite Spellbomb is what? Red? This pack is telling me I've been doing things wrong. Oh boy. Well, I have a lot of red. I can splash stuff like this in. This is basically another... Well, no. It fills a similar role as... Okay, we have actually some self-mill. Maybe Oculus can do something. Anyway, it fills a similar role to Toxic Deluge, but it is not the same card. I don't even have Toxic Deluge. I didn't take it. I wonder what I took instead. This deck is not good. Oh, dear. Yeah, clearly they're supposed to be red. I'm supposed to be doing red somehow. Oh. Okay. I actually... Yeah. I mean, Epicure and stuff like Unburial Rites. There's sort of... I have... Oh, Ancestral Recall. I have some of the pieces for, like, reanimating stuff. There are some other very good cards in this pack, but Ancestral Recall you gotta take. Anyway, so the point of this is not the 1/1 or the 1 damage. It comes with the Blood Token, which you can discard something, and then you could like reanimate it with Unburial Rites, is what I was imagining. Craterhoof? I guess? Being able to flash that in is kind of funny. And I also have Reanimate. I mean... Oh, it's... Okay, Time Warp. Well, it's not Time Walk, I guess. What else could we take? Just a green-black land, probably. What am I running black for? It's basically just Leovold? No, I have Unburial Rites, Virtual Resistance. I don't know. I have a ton of lands. I should reward myself with actually splashing stuff. Maybe I'm supposed to take Terra Sunder, actually. My removal is... Is it okay? It's not great, but I guess I have, like, board clears. Yeah, just take more duels. Okay. Oh, Wrenn and 6 Wasteland? That's a thing. I think it's better than anything else on offer here, right? As far as headquarters would be good, but no, I'll take the Wrenn and 6. It's going to be a tough deck to build. I don't know what I'm doing. Red, green, fetch. Oh, broadside bombardiers. Sack a creature or artifact. This is... So I have like a mix of kind of aggressive stuff and I don't know. This is a very messy deck. I don't know what I'm doing. No, I don't want that card. I don't know. I'll take a Treasure Cruise. It's a mystery. Maybe it should have been Nissa. I don't think I hope I don't have that much mana. I hope I can end games before that. I don't really have a way to cheat her in. Play lands from your graveyard. I mean, a 3-mana 2/3. Yeah, okay. I don't think that's good either. Lurrus, very funny. I mean, cast a permanent spell. No, that's not. Well, we could flash over and over. Kind of funny. Lightning Bolt. It seems like we've leaned somewhat into red here, and black is pretty light. Kavu is pretty good, right? What does this do? It should be like a 2-mana 5/5 pretty often. I have a lot of land types. Okay, Steam Vents is good. Ragavan. The deck is getting more and more aggressive, huh? Okay, Bloodbraid Elf maybe. No, just Ghostfire Slice. Questing Beast, more aggression. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here. I don't think we're running the Leovold thing at all. I just found one combo for it. And it's in colors that I'm not that good at. 2-mana, Graveyard Hate. I mean, it's fine. I don't know. I mean, Seething Song, I'm not really a combo deck. If you had the Ogmoth's Will or something like that, Seething Song would be a lot better. Right, it's a combo Storm enabler. Okay. Maybe I'll play a Spellbomb. Yeah, I think there was a Boros deck in here somewhere. Yeah, that's not bad. Is that to target creature or any target? Where is it? Any target. All right. So, this is as anticipated. It was a challenge to draft. Let's see, what can I do here? I could cut all the black. Basically, it seems appropriate. I don't think I need a Talisman. Green Sun Zenith. I don't really have much ramp for it. Getting Craterhoof Behemoth is powerful, but I mean, that costs 9 mana, right? So, like, Wrenn and 6 Wasteland in a deck with a bunch of aggro dorks doesn't seem like a very good idea. But I think all this black is just not really doing anything. Maybe I can splash Fire Covenant because it's a nice, like, one-sided removal spell. That's probably worth it. So what's the deal with Ether Spellbomb? It's a little bit like Blink of an Eye at sorcery speed, right? You pay 1, and then later you pay 1 again to bounce something. So it's Blink of an Eye that you can make a down payment on, or like a really bad unsummon. You have to pay 1 in advance for it. But the upside is, if returning something is not important, you can cycle it. So in some weird ways, it's sort of like Blink of an Eye with cycling 2. It's not really that at all, but sort of. Also, you can't kick it like you can blink of an eye. Yeah, well... I don't think we need the Epicure, actually. We didn't really end up getting any way to use the blood tokens effectively. Yeah, double black has got to go. Flash. I basically just have Crater Hoof for Flash. That seems pretty bad. I have some fetches, so Excavator could be good. So like play them again. But I don't think I really care about that. Treasure Cruise should be pretty good with all the fetches and stuff. That's alright. And maybe cut the Expedition map. Now, how about my colored sources? Like the only black I'm running is that one removal spell, and then I'm otherwise Teamer. So Creeping Tar Pit, that's black too. I need more blue sources if I can get them. So what are my forests? How do I do this? One of them does fetch blue. Okay, that's good. I don't know. I guess I'm just going to run this. I don't have a lot of confidence in this deck. Well, good mana. Good hand. Turn one Ragavan. This is a sorcerer. Caracas! How dare you? Great. Well, I'll see you later, Ragavan. I hate this game. Not close to casting that. Well, I mean, I keep paying 1 mana per turn, they keep paying 1 mana per turn. I don't know. I'm not happy about it. Jeez. Wish I had another mountain. I don't care if they activate their Jace. I wish I had a Wasteland is what I wish I had. Pretty sick vintage deck. Just play a 1 mana 2/1 every turn and never do anything with it. Remand. Well, that Ragavan is getting nowhere. Maybe I should have done this last turn. But I guess now I have Remand up if they try to counter this or something. They wish to negate this. They have exiled a miscalc. Couldn't you just cast miscalc? Oh, I could have paid 2, I see. Alright, well, you can have this back. If you want to exile another blue card, feel free. They don't have any other blue cards, we can conclude here, or they would have had priority to do this. My steel, my oil! Ah! Oh, there goes my Glorybringer. But I can't cast it, so actually they should take Sirach, I think. My mana base looks atrocious. Where are all my basics? Or my non-basics? My fetches, my triumphs. Yeah, they take Sirach. Oh, do you know, I could have played... No, I didn't have Sirach last turn. I drew it off of Remain. Because Sirach and then Ragavan is kind of cute. Right? They, if they want to bounce the Ragavan, they have to give me a card from the Sirach trigger. Your graveyard. Alright. Tell me I have an untapped red source that's green or white. I don't think I do. Maybe. No. So you can pay 5 mana to turn it into Fury. Right? It doesn't like cast Fury, so they wouldn't get the ETB. Glorybringer is like non-creature spells, yeah. So I get the Glorybringer. And it's not legendary, so I can kill the Nethergoyf with this. So like they could have Mana Tithe, I guess. That would reward me for they do have a creature. Sorcery, creature, land. So I'm just thinking like attacking with Ragavan doesn't really work because they could flip this. I could aim Glorybringer at Valky to try to get in with Ragavan, but then they just bounce it, so I don't think I will. They do have... They don't have any instants. So it's possible that this Nethergoyf just lives when I kill it, actually. I get the Fury back, actually, if I do this. Okay, so I guess I won't try to kill Nethergoyf. I will plan to kill Valky. No. Sure? Alright. Trade Ragavan for a land. That's kind of nice. I think I should hang on to this for cycling. I don't need a ton more mana than I have, right? But now they get to cast Valky again. I did not consider them bouncing their own thing. I also didn't consider them animating the land. I looked around to see if they had something to animate, but I guess I didn't look close enough. So, yeah, killing Nethergoyf was way better because they couldn't Karakas it back, I guess. I do not like my position right now. now I very much do not like my position. Crater Hoof is not winning here. Resting Beast doesn't do anything. Am I dead? Not quite. Yeah, very funny. Okay, I'll go out on my own terms. If you'll, I guess they can't counter the life loss, so got him. Well, killing the other Goyf would have helped, but it would not have gotten me there. A better mana base, I don't know, might have helped. Them not having Karakas was what I needed. I needed to draw Wasteland. Maybe that was why I should have put Expedition Map in. Yeah, but this isn't the real LSV. I don't know. I don't think LSV is in silver. Yeah, I know I have a blue mountain or a blue swamp, one of the two. I have a Sultai land, right? That's perfect. Yep, this is what I want. Ren and 6. That's pretty good. I think I'm in more of a hurry to do that than I am to Ancestral Recall and go to discard. Oh, hang on. It should be this one. Green, white, red, white, blue. Okay, interesting. Actually don't have an untapped green source. So I guess I'm recalling here and then we'll figure out what comes after that. Sure. Oh, but now I can't fetch this land. I guess that's fine. I think I should still fetch something just to make use of this ability. I don't know. A Surveil, great. I could have just targeted nothing, I guess, because I don't actually want this mountain. I have plenty of black. Let's pitch the Shockland. Okay, sure. My artifact! At least it's not a Mox. No, they just want the draw. Okay.
I overheard some.
They give up! I win! Oh! Ren and 6, what a good deck builder. I don't even have anything to kill you with, man. My hand sucks. Okay. I guess they were stuck on 2 lands or something? That was not a problem I had, that's for sure. You know, I'm thinking maybe I should put Expedition Map in. The Wasteland is so valuable. Right, it would have been incredible in both of those games. Kill the Caracas, fetch a Wasteland to Ren and 6 with, right? That seems very powerful. What am I cutting? One of these spell bombs, they just kind of aren't my thing. Oh, and how's my colors again? They're... I don't have enough blue. I have so much black. But it's all just on duals, so that's kind of, you know, what am I supposed to do? I'll just live with it. Milk K. That looks very good. Swamp Forest Island Mountain. So Kabu's a 4/4. If I play this turn 1. I could play Expedition Map turn 1 instead, but I think I want this stuff. I'm finally reasonably confident that I've actually learned the names of the 5 triomes and what colors they correspond to. Ooh. Blue, this is green, and this is, but this isn't red. Okay. So... I think I can just play a mountain. I don't have to shock the crypt. Yeah, I don't see why I would. Right, we have Zagoth Triome, that's the one I have here, that's Sultai. Indatha is Abzan. You're supposed to say Abzan, but I won't. Ketria, that's Temur. Raugrin is Jeskai, and who am I still missing? The Mardu one, that's Savai Triome. Yeah, I know them all. See. Alright, so what? This doesn't kill things. Gut is a real annoyance, but actually... With Fire Covenant, I'm like, yeah, make as many 4/1 skeletons as you want, nerd. Right? I'll dash a Ragavan at you, even. I'll discard and draw. I don't think I need a 3rd blue. All right, gut. This goes to hand, right? Yes. No? Got to keep the Glory Bringer. Could have been worse. They took 2 lands and my board clear while they have an empty board. So I could crack the map and discard land instead of discarding Spell Bomb to this attack. Okay, I guess that's a good idea. Well, I could also just crack the Spell Bomb, but... So the land I'm looking for that I never want to see again is like tapped. Yeah, I'll take that, sure. Okay, turns out I would have wanted a wasteland, maybe. Yeah, I guess getting a land into my graveyard is a valuable thing, too, because Renin 6 can get back. Okay. I was thinking leave wasteland in the deck so that Renin 6 can eventually, but it should go in the graveyard. That's only one. That's a destroy effect. And they discarded... Okay, Sirach is powerful. Actually, they have to target something with Hellkite. And Renin 6 doesn't do anything right now, right? I just get a land and then they attack it with Hellkite. So let's run out the Sirach here. If they want to play Hellkite, they have to give me a card. It's a 4/5. Okay. I don't have any fetches in the yard, which would be nice for Renin 6, but there's plenty of lands. I can just play those. Well, but it would be nice to be able to fetch before Brainstorm. 2 damage to any target. Yeah, I think I just want a card. Creeping Tar Pit is good. If I play Renin 6, they can kill it, but that's sort of fine. They have to not attack me if they want to do that. And I've gotten a land as well out of the deal. I have only one red source, but there's another in hand. Second green. Don't need a third blue. Did I say second green is a third green? They don't know about the Glorybringer, so we could have surprise lethal. I'm going face. Ren lives. Oh, it's lifelink. Okay, well. I mean, I'm going to 1 here, basically. And so are they. Well, I could put them to 1 with Renin 6, I mean. Oh, it... I wanted to exert that, but I hit all attack. Okay, I'm dead. Right. Yes, obviously that was supposed to kill their lifelinker. Then they take 8, go to 2. This could put them to 1. So actually... if I'd pinged them for 1 last turn and then not messed up the exert this turn, I could be killing them here. I should have been thinking a little bit more about lethal. Like, yeah, I picked up a forest. That's cool, I guess. 1 damage to them doesn't look very important, and it only turns out to be important because they could gain exactly 5 life. Which I don't think I should have been able to predict. But, yeah. What a nuisance. Forgetting to exert there. That's a mistake you can't make in paper, but of course, you know, some people get mad that you can ever make mistakes on Arena that you couldn't make in paper. I'm pretty magnanimous about it, I guess, because there's lots of mistakes that I make. Well, I don't play in paper, but I played in like tabletop sim where there's no rules enforcement. I make tons of mistakes that I don't make on Arena because Arena doesn't let you make them, you know? So That's just something to keep in mind. Remember to be careful with exerts. I'm sure I made that exact mistake in a previous cube, too. Okay, let's go get that Sultai land again. What a great card. Right, this doesn't have types. So I only have a 3/3. Is the Bant one? Yes. No. Jund. Noble versus ignoble. I couldn't tell which it was. Okay. Don't care about exiling stuff. Discarding an island seems like a good idea. I do like lands eventually for Glorybringer, but right now I have enough. Great. Yeah, and what I needed actually was red, not blue anyway. Bolt the mana dorks and hold up a counterspell. I guess I shouldn't have played my land pre-combat. I was thinking conceivably I might want to spend 3 mana during combat, but obviously that's crazy. What is this? No. Try again. Pretty good. We definitely want to exile from the graveyard here. Well, I think it's a good idea to deny them the Hierarch. I don't really need to rummage right now. Oh, I was supposed to play the Mountain! I missed the damage. Shoot. Okay, but well, there was a reason for that, by the way, sort of, which was that I could play a tap land here. Though, yeah. Because I can still play the Spell Bomb and hold up sacrificing it. Okay, we can justify that mistake. We can make it look like it was a good play. The Bog! It's been pillaged! And we can keep removing stuff from their graveyard so that Eternal Witness doesn't ever get purchase. Do I just shoot him in the face for 2? This can put him to 10. This would be 8. Glorybringer is 4, and then Ghostfire Slice would be lethal the next turn. Yes, I think... And that uses up a lot of my mana. I think this is actually a good idea. Because I have a plan. Right? Puts him to 10. Actually 6. Yes, I have a plan to kill them. And this time I actually do want to not evoke, or not exert. I don't want them getting back Pillage the Bog, I think. If they do, that's fine. If they play Eternal Witness Pillage the Bog, I'm fine with that. Let's loot. I don't want this fetch. that could be scary. No Ghostfire Slice? Okay, great, yeah. Enjoy my Eternal Witness. Yeah, this is all junk. Either of these would have been a bit of a problem. No, because if they get Fury, they can kill my Flyer, but then Ghostfire Slice kills them. If they get Ghostfire Slice, then I'm in some trouble because they can kill my Flyer with it, and Fury does not kill them. Yeah, so I was kind of at a 1 in 4 there to have some problems. Worse than 1 in 4, of course, because they could find a win from my graveyard or my library as well. Actually, there's not really anything in my... yeah, I don't think any of these cards would have helped them. So it would just be like they could top deck something from my library, maybe. But mostly a 1 in 4, because if they get my Ghostfire Slice, I'm in trouble. And if they don't, I'm probably winning. Yeah, so I guess this is a Gruul Beats deck with a blue splash for unknown reasons. Draw? Hello, my red source? Shoot. I don't think you can keep this. I guess I could go for the Surveil, try to hit a mountain. No, this is no good. Yeah, now we are cooking. Holy smokes, we are cooking here. Because this is my Jund land. Forest, Wrenn and 6, get the Heath back. And then start wastelanding them? What do I not need here? Keen-Eyed Curator, maybe? Sure. Our first Mox, somehow. Haven't run into anybody else playing a Mox that I can recall. You'd think I would have noticed, so I probably didn't miss it. This is a little worrying because they could have... let's see, I do need red. Yeah, okay. They could have like a counterspell up for 2 mana here, for sure. But, I mean, what can you do, right? I guess I could have Wasteland. No, Wasteland is really bad against Scalding Tarn because they can just fetch in response. I could run out of Kavu instead of Wrenn and 6. Have the Wrenn and 6 Wasteland into Wasteland as my plan be a bit more of a surprise? Okay, sure. Yep. Lightning Bolt doesn't kill Wrenn and 6, so maybe we could have gotten away with this. They got a non-basic, so Wasteland is online. There's another one. Sure. But now they don't have blue mana, so they can't counter Wrenn and 6. Still no blue. So maybe that was a splash? No, we've seen so many blue things. They found a basic land, though. Good for you. Is this a sorcery? Yes. And I have 3 right now. No easy way to get 4. Fury. That deals damage to planeswalkers? Who knew? Okay, but they had to exile DRC. No! You're gonna flicker, or not flicker, because you're red black, but some kind of reanimate thing. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Wait, why didn't you want Fury back? What? They want to loot, I guess. So I could dash the Ragavan rather. But I can't also play Tribal Flames. And if they think this is better than Fury, I think I should probably kill it. I can always dash Ragavan next turn. Yeah, Necromancy has this weird, like, when it leaves. Yeah, so when it leaves, you have to sacrifice enchanted creature. So if the enchanted creature dies, Necromancy leaves, and the trigger says, got sack creature, but of course it's gone already. Okay, so let's dash. Yes. I don't think there's any reason it matters how I tap here. Like whether I play my land first. So let's just do this. Treasure. Seasoned Pyro. Can't cast that, sadly. Well, they've still got their non-blue colors. But still no blue. They couldn't deal with Ragavan last turn. I believe they just top-decked this mountain, right? Well, last turn they were tapped out for Necromancy, so maybe they have an answer. They just couldn't use it. Oof. I get to see all the cards, I believe. Oh, but they're just going to show up in a revealed cards window? Okay. I wish I could watch them make the choice, right? See all the cards spread out while they're looking through them. It's going to be something good here. I can go look for a Creeping Tar Pit. That's a pretty good card. Obviously, dashing Ragavan is a higher priority. But I can do both. Alright, they have chosen Detective's Phoenix. And attacked? What? That's crazy. To block Ragavan, I get it. But to attack? So, okay, one thing to note, I could crack map and still have enough mana for Oculus as long as I don't play Ragavan. But I think getting in with Ragavan is pretty sweet. And I can still cast Oculus if, I don't know, I draw 0. No, I don't know. There's not really a way. It was a land? Okay. Yeah, so I don't have 6 cards in my graveyard right now. So I guess we're just cracking this on end step. I could have cracked it now, but then it would have cost me without playing a land and played a tap land now. Then it would cost me a treasure. I don't want to do that. So I think I'm just going to go grab a red-black shock to play next turn. Sure. I don't know which one you want to take. I think it should be Oculus. Like, Ragavan's annoying, but Oculus is a problem. I guess I'm getting to the point in the game where Ragavan could be a problem if you keep attacking with this 2/2. Okay, they took the Oculus. Very responsible. My turn. So we can't get Wasteland. We can't get Strip Mine because it's not in the deck. I think it's Creeping Tar Pit. Yeah, like a shock would be nice, but this is an unblockable creature. Fury. It's too bad I can't also haste Ragavan. If this were an untapped land, I could. Or dash him, I mean. I guess no, if I evoked, I'd be losing the Ragavan, of course. Maybe this is overcommitting into a clear. I don't know. I want to have my mana available for next turn. So this is Bestow. It doesn't like reanimate anything other than itself from the graveyard. They're still missing blue, by the way. Oh, I never did see what cards they got from their booster tutor. Were they revealed to me in a box here and I just didn't click on it because I was busy looking at the card in their hand? That must be the case. Kill Ragavan, drain me for 2. Discarding Etali. Interesting. I'll take 9. So they must have a reanimate for Etali here. Well, no, they're top decking. They must just be hoping for a reanimate. That makes sense, right? If they're running the 1 mana reanimate. Well, no, they would die. Okay. Well, we don't know what the last card in their hand was. Well, I'm amazed this deck has done as well as it has. I know a lot of people out there are like upset at how expensive this draft is. Right? It's a phantom draft, the way the cubes normally are, but instead of being priced like a cube, it's priced like a premier draft. I don't care about that. I think, because I don't really have a collection, I don't care about collecting the cards. I'm just in it for the gems. And in principle, if you fully collect a set, and you draft more, when you open packs that have cards you have for a playset of, like you get gems. I don't know if that's ever happened to me in my life. I just don't play sets enough to get like play sets of the mythics. So the fact that this is Phantom doesn't matter to me. And so I'm just paying the same as I always would for Premier Draft. You know, if you care, I'm not saying you're wrong to care, but just like, for me, I like the price of this event. This looks good. I was worried it might cost more than Premier Draft because it's such, powerful cube cards or whatever. And a premium experience that Wizards thinks they can get people to pay for. And I guess that's the case, but they think that paying for it is like the normal rate for Premier Drafts. Which is fine with me. Oh, okay, sure. Well, that wasn't the plan. I was going to hold up Remand, but... Sure, Fatal Push. Just going to my end step. Snuff out. Okay. Well, that's certainly better to see than Fatal Push, I think. Oh my god, their life total. Ah, be careful, dude. Do you have another land? Yeah, there it is. Tap land on white. Okay. Only have one card here. I think we hold Remand / Ancestral Recall rather than main phasing the recall and hoping to find a play for turn. Got him. I mean, I haven't done anything to them, and they're at 13. I do love decks like that. Not that I'm like, oh wow, I'm so far ahead or anything. You know, they're way ahead on board, and they can develop more threats a lot more easily than I can. But it's nice that their life total is going down. Eternal Witness on Ancestral Recall. You shouldn't have. That's got to be the play, right? Well, does it? Because if I play Recall this turn, I'm going to have to go to... No, I can do it on their turn. I see. Yes, take this action. Boo. Three more? Boo. Everybody knows Magic is a game of life totals. It's also notable that, like, it's not 100%... It wouldn't be 100% terrible to go to discards from Ancestral Recall because, like, it does fuel Oculus. I don't think that's enough to make you want to do it, but, you know, it's something you could consider. Okay, Lightning Bolt is nice. These are all tap lands. So I have 4 mana. Sirach plus Lightning Bolt looks like the play. And play a tap land. I guess I could Fury both of these, but I don't care. And which tap land? I have enough red. The difference between these two is just that this adds more green, and this one is a creature. Also, this is cyclable, I guess. I don't need more green. I might need the creature, so let's take this land. And just Lightning Bolt main phase, so I don't have to discard it. Not face, surely. Scry? Or something else? Bottom? Okay. Yeah, I'm done. I don't know why my timer's going. Oh, because I could evoke Fury. I see. Did they do nothing last turn? I think so. How could you have 6 mana nothing? Cards in graveyard 4. Once I get Remand online, I'm feeling pretty cool. There's Unburial Rites, but it doesn't kill my guy. Neither is there's a Saga. Alright, that's fine. This is 4, right? I have... yeah. So I think play this. Hold Remand? Any target. Okay, but X is 4 now, right? I don't totally understand these. Like, is this telling me something here? But I definitely have red, blue. Yeah, I have all these types. I have 4. 5 cards in yard. Still can't Oculus. Oh yeah, I was saying I might cycle this, huh? Sure, let's play this one. Well, alright. I feel like I'm in a decent position now at last. It certainly helps to be able to Ancestral Recall twice. That'll help you out in any Magic contest. It's not always enough to win, but it sure is a help. Liliana. No? I want to keep my attacker, thanks. They don't have enough black to cast this again. Alright. We got him. I don't understand this deck. Like, they had Mana Crypt, and that was it? I guess they were trying to be Reanimator, but couldn't do it? Like, they got to reanimate a Harvester of Misery, and that was the whole deck. Urza's Saga, I guess, is there to fetch the Mana Crypt, maybe? Huh. Wow. I've never seen a Saga that had a scroll wheel. I guess it's because, like, the font is big enough to fit all of this on it, but then when it gains an ability, that gets printed as well. Interesting. Oh, they finally fixed the right-clicking bug they introduced a little while ago. You guys haven't seen any videos like this, but when you right-click, you get to look at something. Great. And then you, like, left-click on anything else, and it goes away. But they broke that a week or two ago. And, like, I could not figure out what you had to do to make the right-click hover go away. It wasn't super hard. Like, I would just click on 15 things, and eventually one of them would work. But it was very frustrating. I want to just quick peek at something and then dismiss it. And I couldn't get it to be dismissed. So it's nice that with this release they fixed it. Because I played as recently as a couple days ago and it was still there. This is horrible. So bad. Right? I have like a turn 3 board clear and nothing. I don't think you're supposed to keep that. You know what? I'll keep something with Ren and 6 into Sirach. Just pitch the Oculus. Really would love to get some kind of fetch. I don't know why in this game I'm tryharding enough to put stops in, and all the others I haven't, but I've just been distracted in all the other games, I guess. Should I shock you in the face? No, you can have this. That sucks. Oh, that's great. I think I just have to get a basic forest here, which is a little bit of a bummer. Oh, that's why I should have played a forest here. Because I really want to cast Ren and 6, but I also really want to get a blue source. And I was thinking, oh, I'll use Ren and 6 to get back the Heath, and like that's... Oh, well, okay. I can do that. I can get back the Heath, and then I can use Heath later for a blue source. All right. I'll take it. Although probably still not this turn because I want to cast Sirach. So it'll be a long time before I get blue because I'm going to get like a tapped blue source 2 turns from now. Okay, this is not looking very good for me. What is this? Creature tokens let you draw cards. Okay, well, I guess I can at least shoot them with Renin 6 if I want, but then Renin 6 dies. Oh, actually, this can't get an untapped land. We just saw all of the forests in the deck are tap lands. So if I play this, I'm not playing anything else this turn. So I guess I'm just upticking Renin 6. No, because they can still kill it. I guess I'm down taking Renin 6 to kill a spirit? Pretty sad. But the alternative is just losing Renin 6 for no effect. Like to gain 1 life or something. At least I get to kill a spirit token. This game's looking bad. I mean, I have a blue source right here, so we could still recover. But I'm not in good shape. Main phase draw, okay. This is a 2/2. Laelia. Okay, that's good. If you counter it, I draw a card. Okay. They could animate these guys, but I think I need to be pushing damage here. Right, like this doesn't seem like a situation where I'm winning the long game. Let's put it that way. Wow, that's an island. Are those books? What's going on here? I don't understand this art. Quantum Riddler warped. Okay. Well, if that comes back unwarped, I'm in pretty sorry shape. I mean, they keep not holding up colored mana, so at least I know my stuff is going to resolve. Yeah, I need the blue for sure. Wasteland. I can't take them off of any colors. But I could take them off of double blue? That seems pretty important. Let's draw first. Questing Beast. I can't Questing Beast if I wasteland them. But I really don't want them to cast Riddler. I could... can't play Creeping Tar Pit either. If I play Creeping Tar Pit for turn, I can also play Map and Brainstorm? No, I can't Brainstorm. I don't have blue. Actually, Tar Pit can't even attack because I don't have a blue and a green. But I guess if I cracked the map, it could. I think it just has to be questing placed here. This 4/4 threatens them a lot, and it's also a great blocker for their 2/2s on the ground. And we got him to 4. They gotta be afraid of using that Ancient Tomb, which does 2 damage. Yeah, it's not complete. Oh no! Oh, what a horrible card, but it's so good here. That's Cube for you. Like, this would be so bad in any modern limited format. But, like, Vintage is fast. Oh, please. Please tell me there's some way I can do this. No, because they can just respond by sacking another land, right? Even if I shoot them in response to some life gain. So brainstorming and then fetching is or expedition mapping is very good. But I'd like to get the unblockable guy on the ground going. This doesn't have trample, right? Yeah. I think we just develop an unblockable guy and a map. And hold everything else up. Maybe I tapped wrong. Probably should have been green. This is a 0/0? Wonder why they didn't cast this. I guess it would involve Ancient Tombing. I think Lightning Bolt is a good enough excuse to attack with this. Actually, wait, they can't even block it? Can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. Okay, I'll draw. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, definitely should have tapped green, as it turns out. This guy is so fucking huge. They can't really get in for much damage, though. I think we just chill. I could have killed this, but I don't think all these little dorks are really what's important. I was saving double kill spell for the Quantum Riddler. The face! Really? That's too much mana for Riddler, if that's what you're doing. Yeah, try again. That's not enough blue. Okay, they're doing something else. Eight mana. Pinnacle Emissary. You cast an artifact spell. Okay, so their idea is to draw 2 off of the Riddler. It's not an artifact, is it? No. Why did they warp this? Okay. No. Please, yes, do it all. Okay. So if I Lightning Bolt in response to this, they have to sack another land. But then when they do, I guess I assume it would be Ancient Tomb, right? What are they doing? I'm gonna brainstorm here. I don't know what's going on. Glorybringer, okay. I think we might just be able to burn them out. Yeah, I'm going to bolt him in the face here. Sack another land, you coward. Oh, you really... okay, I mean, it doesn't matter. What? They have, like, some mass reanimate your lands thing coming up? They must. What else is this? Balance. Oh, very funny. I see. Lands, cards, and creatures. Oh no, that's so bad. Okay, I'm gonna lose all my lands and my whole hand. And I kept a forest on top. Oh, I needed to... Oh, shit. I needed to hold up mana so I could expedition map. Or I need to float mana before the lands were sacrificed. Oh, man. Now I gotta just play this and I'm gonna lose. Okay. Now... Wait, really? Oh, right, you're still at 11. You're not dead yet. Okay, well, maybe if I had fetched in response, I would have a card, but I mean, right? I could have had a land and then drawn something. I don't know. It wouldn't be winning. Well, that was a cool balance play. Take 9? No, that's not how it works. Unlucky. Yeah. So, maybe balance is the kind of thing I should be looking out for when I see cards like Zurin Orb, right? It looked good just as Zurin Orb in that situation because they had so much more mana than they needed and they were short on life. But yeah, with balance, Zurin Orb is just like float all your mana, sack all your lands. Your opponent loses their stuff, and then you still get to cast something. And the fact that they were able to do this while discarding down to 0 cards and still spend their mana because they had a card in exile, that was pretty cool. All right, that was a proper vintage experience in a way. Like, they all sort of have been, A lot of these have felt, I don't know, like they could have happened in an arena cube. Whereas this was complete bullshit. But enjoyable. Alright. And, you know, I more or less made my money back. What are these packs you get? I don't even know. Ravnica Allegiance. Innistrad Remastered. Shadows over Innistrad Remastered in MH3. I've never seen Ravnica Allegiance. Like, I'm aware it exists. I've never played it. Alright, well that was Powered Cube. I'll probably come back with at least one more of these. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.